Why should you choose a major in sports and recreation management? Well, there's multiple points that we could go over, but first let's talk about demand. There will always be a demand for jobs in the sports and recreation management field because there will always be more sports and more athletes. Athletes may need representation, sports may need new buildings, and you might even work up the ranks in your way to manage a professional athlete, a professional team. So, what it looks like getting your sport and recreation management degree, it's very similar to a business degree would be, because after all, this is the business aspect of the sport and recreation. So, most jobs in sport and recreation management just need a bachelor's degree in the major, and with that, you could get array of jobs. It's a common misconception that there's no jobs other than just managing an athlete or managing a team, but there's multiple other jobs you could get. There are facility managers, there are marketing managers, computer systems analysts, athletic trainers, all that have multiple different salaries, an array of salaries. And they can change quite drastically. And at the top of that line would be the professional athlete managers or the professional team managers or even the facilities manager of a professional team like that. So, if you were wondering why you should choose sport and recreation management as your major, I'll tell you a little story about my personal journey, which was when I was little, I played sports. I played sports throughout high school. They're always played a big part in my life, and I believed that my story wasn't going to end after high school with sports. But I also knew that playing sports wasn't exactly in the cards for me. So what I did was I contacted coaches and I got managing positions and got to shadow some coaches, and I really my love flourished through that, and I'm very thankful for those opportunities. So when you are considering what major you should choose, keep in mind sport and recreation management because it is a whole world of jobs, a whole world of opportunity, and you never really know what you could get out of it. Like you never know the people you could meet, the connections you could get. For example, uh, when you watch a NFL game, National Football League, you look on the sideline, you see the coaches, the players, but you also see professionals in all types of different fields that all have something to do with sport and recreation management. On the sideline, you look on the sideline, you see guys back there with vests on. All those guys have something to do within the sport and recreation management world. A lot of them are agents or facilities managers, and these people are very, very vital to the world of sports, really. And without these people, sports wouldn't flourish like they do now. You may not get the fame or anything that you would get with being an actual athlete or a coach, but it really is kind of the unsung hero of the sport world. And we can look a little bit at the salaries here. I have a couple listed. These are mainly administrative jobs. I just have five listed right here, like a public relations specialist. They make about 66,000 a year, six closer to 67,000. Marketing managers can make about 157,000 a year. Computer system analyst coming in at about 103,000 a year. Facilities manager, 102,000 ish a year. And an athletic trainer can make about 57, 60,000 a year. And that isn't just starting wage, obviously, that's the average about. So You'll need to obviously work your way up through, but it's really, if you're not, if you don't want to stay in one place with your job, it's a great major to choose because once you start that career in sports and recreation management, you can have this ever evolving job. Really, you can go focus on different things or specialize in different things and really make an impact. Because think about all the little kids that play sports, all the little kids that need a safe place, a gym, a park, whatever that may be. That can be you if you consider sport and recreation management as your major.